Greetings, history enthusiasts and literature lovers. Welcome to a captivating journey through the Middle Ages, where mighty kingdoms rose and fell, shaping the course of history and leaving an indelible mark on the world of literature. I'm thrilled to be your guide at this adventure as we explore the famous kingdoms of the Middle Ages and uncover their fascinating intersection with the realm of words and stories. The Middle Ages, spanning from the 5th to the 15th century, was a time of knights and castles, courtly love, and epic battles, where the pages of history were written in blood and ink. It was an era of flourishing creativity, where the kingdoms that emerged from the tumultuous tapestry of medieval Europe brought forth some of the most enduring works of literature known to humanity. So, without further ado, let's unlock the gates to the past, immerse ourselves in the tales of these famous kingdoms, and discover the literary treasure they left behind. Get ready to be transported to the world where the pen truly proved mightier than the sword. Our first destination takes us to the Carolingian Empire, where the great Charlemagne himself fostered a revival of learning. Charlemagne, also known as Charles the Great, founded the Carolingian Empire in 800 and was crowned Emperor of the Roman by Pope Leo III. Under Charlemagne's rule, the empire reached its greatest extent, encompassing parts of modern-day France, Germany, Italy, Belgium, the Netherlands, and other territories. But their primary centers of power were in the region that is now France and Germany, and the capital was established at Aachen, in present-day Germany. The Carolingian Empire fostered a revival of learning and literature known as the Carolingian Renaissance. Charlemagne himself was a patron of learning and established schools and scriptoria. The empire played a crucial role in the preservation and copying of ancient texts, including classical works of literature. Monks and scholars in Carolingian monasteries produced illuminated manuscripts, such as the famous Lindisfarne Gospel and Book of Kells, which combined intricate artwork with the religious texts. After Charlemagne's death, his empire was divided among his three grandsons through the Treaty of Verdun in 843 and eventually dissolved by the 10th century. Next, we traverse the Byzantine Empire, a beacon of intellectual prowess and Greek literary tradition. The Byzantine Empire, also known as the Eastern Roman Empire, experienced various ups and downs during the Middle Ages. It reached its zenith under the Emperor Justinian in the 6th century, but faced significant challenges such as Arab invasion, the Crusades, and the Latin conquest of Constantinople in 1204. Although it survived these setbacks, but finally fell in 1453 with the capture of Constantinople by the Ottoman Empire. Constantinople was the capital city of this emperor, which is present-day Istanbul in modern-day Turkey. Yes, you heard me right. The Byzantine Empire emerged from the eastern portion of the Roman Empire after its division in 395, and it was located in the eastern Mediterranean region. It continued the traditions of the Roman Empire, preserving Greek and Roman culture, law, and Christianity. Byzantine art and architecture, including iconic Hagia Sophia in Constantinople or Istanbul, left a lasting cultural legacy. The Byzantine Empire had a rich literary tradition, with Greek being the primary language and intellectual and literary expression. Byzantine scholars preserved and transmitted many classical Greek works, including those of Aristotle, Plato, and Homer. Byzantine literature encompassed a wide range of genres, including historical chronicles, religious texts, and philosophical treatises and poetry. Our journey now takes us to the Kingdom of England, where the Old English epic poem Beowulf enthralls with its tales of heroes and monsters. It's showcasing heroic themes and blending of Christian and pagan elements. The works of Geoffrey Chaucer, such as Canterbury Tales, provide a vivid portrayal of English society and showcase an emerging Middle English language. England underwent several changes during the Middle Ages. The Norman conquest of 1066 marked the beginning of the William Conqueror's rule and established of the Norman control over England. The Plantagenet dynasty, which followed the Normans, saw notable English monarchies such as Richard the Lionheart and King John, as well as the signing of the Magna Carta in 1215. If you're interested in kings and empires of England, some of my previous videos in this channel are dedicated to the history of England, and I will include their link in the description. Venturing forth, we arrive in the kingdom of France, where troubadours and chansons de Roland beckon us into the realm of courtly love and chivalry. We shall witness the birth of Romance literature, where the Arthurian legends are woven into the tales of valor and enchantment, leaving an enduring legacy. First, about Kingdom of France. France evolved significantly during the Middle Ages. The Capetian dynasty, founded by Hugh Capet in the 10th century, gradually expanded its power over the Kingdom of France. The Hundred Years' War between France and England, which lasted from 1337 to 1453, had a significant impact on both kingdoms and resulted in the rise of French nationalism and a strengthening of monarchy. If you've been enjoying the content so far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated. Your support really motivates me. If you have any questions or if there is a particular topic you'd like me to create a video about, please leave a comment. I would love to hear from you and create more engaging content that meets your interests. During the medieval period, specifically in the Kingdom of France, troubadour poetry emerged as a prominent literary movement. Troubadours were poet-musicians who composed and performed lyrical verses in the Occitan language, primarily during the 11th to the 13th century. Troubadour poetry revolved around the themes of courtly love and chivalry. Courtly love, or fin amour in Occitan, was a concept that idealized romantic love, typically portrayed as a nobleman's passionate and often unrequited love for a noble woman. The troubadours depicted this love as a noble and spiritual pursuit, transcending physical desires and emphasizing devotion, admiration, and longing. The troubadours often performed their works at the courts of nobles and aristocrats, where they entertained and sought patronage. The Chansons de Roland, an epic poem, became one of the most famous literary works of the French Middle Ages, which recounting the heroic deeds of Charlemagne's knights. And the last one, the Kingdom of Hungary awaits us, where Hungarian literature emerges through chronicles and lyrical poetry. We then venture into the Scandinavian realms, where the Kingdom of Sweden, Kingdom of Denmark, and Kingdom of Norway beckon with sagas of legacy heroes, captivating us with tales of gods, warriors, and Norse mythology. The Hungarian kingdom was ruled by the House of Orpade until 13th century, followed by various dynasties. Apologies for the cutoff. Hungarian literature emerged as a distinct literary tradition during the Middle Ages, particularly in the form of lyric poetry and chronicles. Hungarian literature was influenced by neighboring cultures, including Latin, German, and Slavic literary traditions. The Kingdom of Hungary, located in Central Europe, experienced territorial expansion and played a significant role in defending Europe against invasions from the Mongols and the Ottoman Empire. And so, our grand adventures through the famous kingdoms of the Middle Ages come to a close. We have traversed the realms of knights and castles, explored the realms of courtly love and chivalry, and immersed ourselves in the rich tapestry of literature that these kingdoms bestowed upon us. From the Carolingian Empire to the Byzantine Empire, from the Kingdom of England to the Kingdom of France, each kingdom offered its unique contributions to the literary legacy of Middle Ages. I want to express my deepest gratitude to all of you, fellow explorers, for joining me on this incredible journey. So, my friends, keep exploring, keep reading, keep celebrating the literary treasure of the Middle Ages. Let their legacy shine brightly in our hearts and minds, and may they inspire us to create our own stories, leaving a mark on future generations. Thank you again for joining me on this incredible journey. Until we meet again, keep exploring, keep learning, keep embracing the magic of literature. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!